Warning, I say a lot of bad words. Nachomane. Welcome to episode 6 of Main Event Reviews. We're going to take a look at AWE Night of Legends 2011. This guy on Twitter asked me to do a video on this show, so now we're about to do it. By the way, y'all should follow me. I'll be on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Okay, but anyways, this event happened at Fishersville, Virginia at the Augusto Expo Center. I never heard of that place before. On commentary, they got Larry Zbyszko, Chris Cruz, and Dutch Mantell. They all just standing up. They look like they about to do an interview.
I'm Chris Cruz here with the Night of Legends from Awesome Wrestling Entertainment. It's the living legend Larry Zbyszko and Dirty Dutch Mantell.
First match of the night is Tommy Dreamer versus Terry Funk in a no DQ match. These graphics look like shit. I could make something better than this. They should have hired me to make these graphics. I got 2 questions. Why is this a no DQ match and why is it first? They should have put this match later on in the card. One thing about Tommy Dreamer, he always gonna have a shirt on no matter what. I was watching Tommy Dreamer in TNA last year and that shit was so bad. And on top of that, they made him a digital media champion. I will never understand TNA's booking. I don't know why, but I like Terry Funk's pants. It's so simple, but it looks cool. Terry like 60-something years old and is still wrestling. That's crazy. As soon as the match starts up, Terry calls for a microphone.
Give me the damn microphone.
No
he wants
DQ.
the microphone.
Well, when Terry wants the microphone, he gets the microphone.
I want to tell you something, Tommy, and you fans out there.
Here we go.
I always go for a physical before I go to the ring. Especially since I got older and I went out and I got a physical from my doctor. And my doctor told me, would you people shut up, God?
Hey, we're at pay-per-view,
I went
but
and got
he's
a
up.
physical from a doctor. He said I was just fine, but he said I'm too old to wrestle. But I wanted to come down here for you people in Virginia.
And on
I
pay-per-view.
wanted to come out here for Tommy Dreamer. He's been my friend since he was a little kid with pimples all over his face and greasy hair and everything else. But I'm coming down here because I know he loves hardcore. Hey, I might be 105. I feel that old. And they say the older you get, the dadgum meaner you get.
Oh, with the mic!
The crowd kept on saying what while Terry was talking. The what chants be annoying sometimes. But anyways, after Terry sneaked them, they go brawling outside. I don't really care for outside brawling that much. I lose attention really fast. They fighting outside with these tables and these small ass chairs. Did they steal these chairs from an elementary school? They go back inside the ring and Terry does a funny headbutt spot to Tommy and also the JYD spot. I like how Terry does his strikes. This is the type of stuff we need nowadays in wrestling. Everybody nowadays just be doing forearm strikes and chops.
Absolutely.
He's been in the ring with Flair. He's been in the ring with almost everybody. Hulk Hogan, he's been in the ring with all the big Bala, all the big stars in the world. Terry Funk has been in the ring one-on-one and also with his brother Dory.
I was going to say head butt or dog butt or whatever he's calling that. Whatever he's calling it, it worked.
Both of these guys go back outside again. Tommy ends up spitting water in Terry's face. Ew, that's nasty. They bring them little ass chairs in the ring. He tried to stand that chair up, but that shit broken. They couldn't find no steel chairs anywhere. Tommy runs off the ropes and Terry does a drop toe hold to him on the chair. Terry lost in the spinning toe hold, but Tommy breaks it up with the small ass chair. Then Tommy rolls him up with the small package to get the win.
You don't see it much anymore.
Yep. Into a small package. 1, 2, and 3. That's it.
He got him! That was a 3 count!
Was that it?
I think.
Tommy, everybody is shocked here. Everybody is shocked
Tommy
here.
Dreamer caught him in a small package, a beautiful move. 3 count, and Terry Funk's going nuts.
Oh, Funk laid out the referee.
I didn't really care for that match, to be honest. This match was better than the match Terry had against Roddy Piper at JCW, though. Second match of the night, we got Sonjay Dutt versus Jamin Olivencia. I don't know if I said his name right.
Jamin Olivencia, you have Sonjay Dutt here at Night of the Legends. Controversial wins here in AWE earlier this year. What do you have in store for Sonjay tonight?
What do I have in store? Why do you ask these stupid questions? Get real. Sonjay, me, Jamin Olivencia, beat you the first time. And then wait a second, we have to complain about it. We have to cry about it. Well, you know what? I went through a stage in my life when I was younger and I used to be a loser and I just complain about it. And then one day I woke up, I looked in the mirror and said, wait a second, Jamin, you're something different. Wait a second, Jamin, you have personality to you. Wait a second, Jamin Olivencia, you are Jamin Olivencia. After that day, I became a winner. Sonjay Dutt, you want Jamin Olivencia live on pay-per-view tonight? Night of the Legends? Good. I like that.
Now, come on. The controversial wins. You pulling tights, grabbing ropes. You can't tell me that that's not something here that Sonjay Dutt's going to get revenge tonight.
Well, you know what? Let's forget about the past. Let's talk about right now. Sonjay, tonight, the only thing you're going to be wishing is if you were me, Jamin Olivencia, because I'm going to be standing over you tonight with my hand raised. Well, let's do both. Looks better that way, doesn't it? With my hands raised, and the whole world's going to notice, and the whole world's going to keep their mouths shut, their eyes open, and they're going to realize that me, Jamin Olivencia, changes the atmosphere at any given moment.
I wasn't really feeling that promo he did. He said his name way too much, and he was making those weird faces.
Well, Sonjay Dutt, you heard Jamin Olivencia said you want to be just like him. Is that true?
Yeah, Bill out there, you found me out. I want to be just like Jamin. I want to be a liar. I want to be a cheater. I want to be a man that's not respected by my peers in my chosen profession. That's it. That's exactly what I want to be.
So tonight, revenge. He has cheated to beat you in the past. Look right in that camera as the two of you go to the ring. Tell him what you're going to do to him tonight.
Tonight, Jamin Olivencia on the biggest stage of them all. Sonjay Dutt, the original player from the Himalaya, is going to show you why I don't need to be you, why I'm fine just being me. I'm fine being G'd up from the feet up, and I'm fine being the original player. So Jamin, on the biggest stage of them all, this is your time, buddy. Get your A game. Step in with Sonjay Dutt. Show the world what you're really made of, and I'll show the world why I am the greatest junior heavyweight today wrestling in the world. How about that, Bill, out there?
It's about to happen right now here at AWE. Let's go up to the ring.
Sonjay Dutt's promo was okay. It was better than Jamin's promo. Speaking of Jamin, does anybody know who this guy is? I looked him up and currently he wrestles for OVW. I never seen him before though. This dude came out to the ring with a football jersey. I could see this guy in TNA though, low key.
You get in this ring without 100% total self-confidence, ain't no way you're gonna win.
These two have been feuding all over the AWE. Olivencia.
Jamin Olivencia, introduce me right now before I knock you out. You got me? You got me? Do it! Do it!
Jacked
Do
up.
it!
All right, calm down.
Whoa.
Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is Jamin.
The biggest player in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the biggest player in the game, Jamin Olivencia.
Now that's an introduction.
I don't know too much about this guy, but he seems kind of funny. One thing I don't like about this guy, though, is his haircut. What is this hairstyle even called? He got a rat tail combo going on. Here comes the player from the Himalayas. I just found out that Sonjay Dutt used to be a rapper. He did a music video on a yacht. The song wasn't that good, though. The same guy that told me about this show told me about Sonjay Dutt being a rapper. The bell ring and Jamin goes up on breast rope and starts screaming out his own name. The crowd starts booing him.
I don't know. It's going to be a toss-up as far as I'm concerned. Both very, very confident, both psyched up, both pumped up. Let's see what happens. Let him go to town, baby.
He loves himself and he loves his name. We're on the biggest stage of them all here live on pay-per-view. Chris Cruz along with the living legend Larry Zbyszko and Dirty Dutch Mantell. It's the night of the legends from Awesome Wrestling Entertainment.
Both of them are 5'8". I'm about the same height as them. Fuck it, let's have a triple threat match. They start locking up. Jamin is still calling out his name. Is that like the only thing he does? Sonjay is trying to fight back, but Jamin stays in control. Jamin does like a weird twist and splash. This match feels kind of too long, but it isn't boring though. They should have had him go out there for like 6 minutes, cause this feels like an X Division TNA match. Sonjay does a Hurricane Rana, then he follows that up with a cool moonsault.
And off he goes.
Out of the ring, look out! Look out, this is where Sonjay Dutt excels. Talk about excels, he's accelerating.
No, wait a minute, he's thinking of something and I don't like it.
He's gearing up. He's gearing up. Up.
Where'd he go? No!
Oh! Oh! A backflip off top rope.
It was like a bank shot.
They go back in the ring, and Jamin does like a cool clothesline to Sonjay. I like some of the moves he be doing, I ain't gonna lie. Sonjay does a exploder suplex, then follows it up with a springboard splash. He only gets a 2 count though. Sonjay does another springboard, but this time it was a leg drop. The camera was really up close when he did it. They botch a back suplex spot, and Sonjay just gets back up and super kicks Jamin, and now both of them are down.
What is Sonjay going on? He thinks he's got him. Turn around, man.
Smash!
Oh, that was right on the button.
Jamin tried to grab the ropes and cheat to win, but the referee catches him. At the very end of the match, Jamin elbowed the referee in the face, and while the referee wasn't looking, he kicked Sonjay Dutt in the balls and hits the finisher. We didn't even get to see the finisher, but it didn't look that good though.
Oh,
wait a minute, that was a low blow, man.
Sonjay Dutt. Oh, that's the O drop. That's the O drop. That's also called the wake-up call. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, Olivencia.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Jamin Olivencia.
I tell you, you got to give him credit. He saw an opening and he took it.
On commentary, they say that move is called the O-drop. That name don't sound that good. The match was okay. They had some cool spots in it, but I just felt like it was way too long.
And he's approaching our...
The O drop worked. The O drop worked. You want to call it the wake-up call?
He was bad-mouthing you.
I wasn't saying. I was talking to him. Would you cut it out?
He was talking bad about you.
Cut it out.
We like you, man. We like you.
Hey, thanks,
What were you talking bad about him?
They show Ricky Morton and Kevin Nash doing a contract signing. I never saw this before.
Size of the little bitch. 7-foot monster looking right at me. People ask me all the time, says, what do you have against Kevin Nash? Well, just go on the internet and dial in or type it in, Ricky Morton hates Kevin Nash, and you'll find out what it's all about.
I don't know what the hell that was, but anyways, this guy named Rick Garrison joins commentary for the next match. Garrison starts talking shit about Perry Saturn being homeless.
All right, Rick Garrison, I beg your pardon. And Rick, so you're here to observe this match.
I'm here to see if he's any good.
Who's any good?
If Perry Saturn's any good.
What are you talking about if he's any good?
Come on, he's been off of the air for 9 years now.
So, what does that mean?
He was a drunkard, he was a drug addict. My God, he ate garbage out of cans, for God's sake.
Is that really necessary?
I don't know.
Is it really necessary to bring that up?
That was fucked up. Why'd he have to say all of that? Hey, but here's the third match of the night. It's Perry Saturn versus C.W. Anderson.
C.W. Anderson, all the attention in this match with Perry Saturn on the return of Perry Saturn. What do you have in store for Perry Saturn?
What do I have in store? I'm an Anderson, son. There's nothing else need to say. Perry Saturn, your big homecoming. The city is throwing you a ticker tape parade. They're giving you the key to the city. Nobody cares, Perry. We're going to take a little trip down memory lane since you don't know who I am. Every pay-per-view this Enforcer's on, I steal the show. Match of the night, Perry. So your big homecoming, that's why they put you with the Enforcer. Match of the night, C.W. Anderson, pay-per-view. History don't lie, son. It's what I do.
Now, Saturn, of course, says that 9 years off, he's not coming back to lose his first match since 2002. Pressure's on you.
How is the pressure on me since it's been 9 years since he's been out of the business? Perry, all I'm going to say is this concrete left, my spine buster, one of those two hits you tonight, it's lights out, son, and you can go back to that bridge you've been lending over the past 9 years.
Garrison and Anderson are both making fun of Perry Saturn for being homeless. That's crazy.
Tonight here at AWE, one of the greatest sports comebacks in history is unfolding. History.
All right.
I'm standing here with Perry Saturn. Perry, it's been 9 years since you stepped into the ring. You've been homeless, you've had a drug addiction problem, and tonight everything gets really, really serious because it's you against C.W. Anderson in your big comeback match.
Well, it's a big comeback match. Hopefully, I don't know how serious it's going to be. Me and C.C. DeVille going to go out there and do the best.
C.C. DeVille, C.W. Anderson.
Yeah, that's what I said. Me and D.B. Cooper. We're going to go out there.
C.W. Anderson is the name here. This man breaks bones, Perry Saturn.
Doogie Howser?
No, Perry Saturn. This man breaks bones.
Okay, all right, well, I'll take it serious for just a minute. Really? You're all right? Yeah. C.W. Anderson, who knows? You might whip my ass, but you're going to have to.
It could be curtains or it could be the rings of Saturn. Let's go up to the ring right now.
I don't know why, but to me, Anderson looks like Homer Simpson. I only ever seen this guy wrestle one time, and that was in ECW. He went up against CM Punk. Perry Saturn looks like a whole different person. I wasn't really keeping up with Perry Saturn around this time, but I read something that said he saved a woman from sexual assault, and then her attacker shot him. That's one crazy-ass story right there. I think Perry has an Ed Hardy hoodie on. I can't really tell if it is or not. Do people still wear Ed Hardy? Perry's about to wrestle this match in blue jeans. In my opinion, you should only wear blue jeans for like street fights. When the bell rang, they gave Ricky Garrison a little box in the corner. I felt like that was unnecessary. Perry did a scary looking hurricanrana to Anderson. I thought he landed on his head. Anderson went outside and grabbed a chair. Perry tried to do an outside dive to him, and Perry catches him with the chair.
You're out of the ring. Sometimes it's almost...
Oh! Fancy Moses!
Oh, he did.
Right smack in the head with that chair, and he fell into the cement. I think he's busted.
Is he
open.
out?
Saturn dove through the ropes. Anderson, what were you? Well, I was going to ask him what he was thinking. He was thinking that he wanted to beat Perry Saturn, and he just may have done that.
I'm thinking C.W. Anderson was getting embarrassed by Perry Saturn and lost his mind.
Guys, I'm looking right down on him.
He's cut open.
He stopped wrestling for 9 years, and that's one of the spots you take. That's crazy. Should Anderson get disqualified, he hit him with a chair. Anderson brings Perry back into the ring and starts working Perry's arm. He takes Perry back outside the ring, and he's still working his arm. This match right here felt kind of slow, but Perry starts fighting back with a neck breaker. Then he bounces Anderson out the corner, and he does like a rear running clothesline. Anderson stops Perry's comeback and hits him with a super kick. I don't know why, but I didn't expect him to do a super kick. Nowadays, everybody does that shit. Anderson hits a nice spine buster to Perry, but that still isn't enough to pin him. Anderson tries to hit another spine buster, but Perry rolls him up and pins him.
One tough guy even before he left. 1, 2, and a...
Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen,
you gotta be kidding!
Here's your winner,
wasn't pretty.
Perry Saturn.
But it worked.
Perry got out the ring quick as fuck. He didn't even celebrate. This match wasn't really that bad. It got better towards the end, I guess. Perry will wrestle 2 more years after this. Fourth match of the night, we got Mohammad Akbar versus Jim Duggan. They got a lot of backstage promos on here.
Mohammad Akbar, your big match with Hacksaw Jim Duggan in a moment. But first, we have some footage from September 17th, AWE Night of the Superstars, and we want to get your reaction.
You should hate me because I have more money in the bank thanks to your addiction to my country's oil. And you should hate me because I speak better English than all of you.
Mohammad Akbar, AWE fans want to know, what is your beef with America?
My beef with America and to the American people and to the Western civilization is this. For 30 years, you have demagogued our society, my society. You have plundered and raped our natural resources for your own benefit. And that ends tonight. You see, Chris Graham, I am Mohammad Akbar, which the literal translation of which means Mohammad the Great. I am known by my people as the Great because I am the champion of our cause. And AWE is my platform to begin rectifying all of the crimes that you have committed against me, against my people, and against our culture. And that starts tonight with the biggest representation of your society, the Hall of Fame infidel known as Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Hall of Famer indeed, and a lot of experience, and of course, he carries the American flag, Old Glory, with him to the ring.
Yes, he does. He does carry the Old Glory with him. But after tonight, Chris Graham, I make a promise that anybody who's seeing my image broadcast through the satellites in space, anybody who hears the sound of my voice, I make you this promise. At the end of tonight, Hacksaw Jim Duggan will be lying on his back, Old Glory will be draped across his body, and you will know that Akbar means the Great.
I ain't really care about what he was talking about, but he got some nice hair, though.
Once again, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, you are being recruited to stand up for America right here at AWA. Mohammad Akbar, what are you going to do to him tonight?
I'm on a hunt
I'm on a Mohammad hunt. Hacksaw Jim Duggan is just another old-timer that's not been sitting in his rocking chair, rocking away, feeding the ducks. No! I've been traveling all over the world. I faced all kinds of tough guys from Australia, from England, and even some kung fu champions from Japan. But let me tell you something, tough guy. Don't mistake kindness for a weakness. So when you bring your Mohammad behind down to the ring, I want you to listen to one thing. I want you to listen to thousands of people out there chanting, USA, USA. And I'll give you a little hint. Shh, regain my composure. I'll give you a little hint. I'm going to be sitting in the back of the dressing room. I'm going to be lacing up my boots. The hair's going to be standing up on the back of my head. The blood's going to be pumping through my heart. The air's going to be pounding through my lungs. And I'll listen to the people. USA! USA! You better leave. You know, sometimes, Bill, yes, folks ask, Hacksaw, don't you get a little tired of it? Tired of it! Tired of it! It's my life's blood. So, young man, when you're standing on the ring, after you did your little bit on the microphone, look back at the dressing room door. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, I'm going to kick him open. I'm going to stop on down to the ring, and I'm going to do what Hacksaw Jim Duggan does best.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
People up, tough guy.
He's headed to the ring right now to defend America right here at AWE. Let's go up to the ring.
Old school yelling promo from Jim Duggan. Felt like I was watching WWF for a second. When I looked at the card and I saw Akbar's name, I thought this guy was Muhammad Hassan at first. I like Muhammad Hassan and I like Jinder Mahal. People hate on Jinder Mahal's title reign, but me personally, I liked it.
Ladies and the Rothschilds.
Gentlemen.
What have you been reading, Larry?
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mohammad Akbar.
Didn't he say that before?
And here are 3 reasons why you will remember my name.
I've heard this before. This is good. This is good, and the fans aren't going to like it.
Number 1, I'm tan and I'm jacked.
Okay.
Me too.
Number 2.
Number 2.
I have enough money in the bank, thanks to your addiction to my oil, that I could bail out Wall Street and the European Union.
That's quite a bit of money.
I don't think he's got enough for
and
Europe.
Number 3, and Cameron.
Mohammad! Mohammad!
Uh-oh.
Hey, tough guy! You can come out here and you can talk about Hacksaw Jim Duggan all you want. But understand, I'm not a walk in the park for no man. But it's a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing when you start talking about the flag of the United States of America.
Well, it's about somebody
Understand
stood up for it.
As long as there's air in Hacksaw Jim Duggan's lungs, as long as there's blood pumping through my heart, I'll carry the flag of the United States of America. USA!
Wave that flag, Hacksaw, and all these people can chant USA, but it's not going to make a difference. Tonight, I am the legend of Hacksaw.
I can't hear you, but understand this, Mohammad. Here comes Hacksaw.
This dude, Jim Duggan, already showing up in my videos. It's either him, Greg Valentine, or fucking Jimmy Snuka. Out of all 3 of them, I guess I'll take Jim Duggan. Jim Duggan gets in the ring, and they start brawling. Duggan ends up whooping Akbar's ass and throws him outside the ring. The crowd is chanting USA. Sometimes I get so tired of seeing all the USA versus foreigner matches all the time. Half of the time, they just be doing the same shit. I don't hate them, but it just depends on who it is. This feels like a house show match. Nothing really happens except Muhammad doing a bunch of headlocks. During the whole time, the crowd is still chanting USA. Duggan makes his comeback, and then he hits his his finisher to get the win.
And Kevin Nash said, I'm going to pick a partner. We're going to find out very soon.
I asked Kevin Nash, he wouldn't even tell me.
Here it goes. This could be it. This could be it. 1, 2, and 3.
They got him.
You cannot outpower him.
Akbar is out of here.
For a 5-minute match, it was an okay match, I guess. They should have made this first, though.
I can't believe this. That was crooked officiating. The referee counted too fast. I can't believe this happened. I have money. I'm jacked. I can't believe I lost my pay-per-view debut. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, you haven't seen the last of Mohammad Akbar. Blah, 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 blah.
Can you translate?
Blah, blah, blah,
How about that?
blah, blah.
I'm telling you, he's right out of the
This
cave.
is the land
You
of the
can't beat him.
free, because it's the home of the brave. USA!
Okay, now it's time for the 5th match. Alex Silva versus Finlay.
Alex Silva, a lot of talk by the pundits about how Alex Silva is the future of professional wrestling. But first, you have Fit Finlay tonight.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't really talk the talk. I'm more about walking the walk. So Fit Finlay, it doesn't really matter what you want to talk about. It doesn't really matter if you want to tell a nice little story. All that matters is when you get in that ring with the young lion, what's going to happen to you?
Fit Finlay says, Alex Silva, that he has some tricks to show the young lion. What do you have in store for Fit Finlay? Alex, over here.
See, I try to pay attention, but attention pay me, and you're doing a great job doing that. Fit Finlay, there's nothing I have to tell you, but the only thing that I want you to know is that I'm gonna kill you.
What the hell is that promo? That shit was weird. They got all these random ass dudes on this show.
So, Fit Finlay, in the worst case scenario, they're picking out a coffin for you because Alex Silva just said he was going to kill you. In the best case scenario, in his book, you're going to be a stepping stone to his great career here at AWE. You came here to fight, didn't you?
Yes, I did, but, you know, I've seen this kid. I've heard a lot about him. He's got a lot of potential. He's got what it takes. You know, but here's the thing. Does he really think that I'm going to go home to my wife and kids and say, this kid just put me out of business? This kid just destroyed my career?
Ooh, yeah.
Do you really think that I'm going to allow that to happen? Do you think that I've never, ever come across someone that said they're going to put me out of business, they're going to kill my career, they're going to put me away, they're going to break my leg, my arm? I've heard it all before.
And you're still here.
I'm still here, just about.
Yeah.
I'm still hanging on. But let me tell you something. I am a wrestling ambassador. I am a predatorial athlete. And I respect what he says. I don't get all that tongue hanging out stuff and all the weird faces. That's sort of scary. It's like Halloween time, right? But let me tell you something. Once I step in the ring, I pity him. I really pity the kid, but here's the thing. He's going to try his hardest. He's got what it takes, but it's not going to happen tonight. Down the road somewhere against someone else, but not Fit Finlay, because let me tell you something. I am, without a doubt, the best wrestler you will ever step in the ring with, ever have stepped in the ring with. And you're going to tell your children, your grandchildren, that you were in the ring with Fit Finlay, and Fit Finlay tore you apart.
It's Fit Finlay and Alex Silva right now up at the ring. Let's get ready.
On commentary, they say that this guy 20 years old. He looks way older than that. This show called Night of Legends, they got all these random guys on here. He got Sunny as his manager, man. Get her off my screen. They talking about Alex is the future of pro wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have with me tonight the most beautiful diva in history.
of professional wrestling.
If you don't already know who I am, and you should, not only am I the original diva, but I am a 2011 Hall of Famer.
Now that is true.
And the reason I'm out here tonight is because I am with the future of professional wrestling.
What
This
did I
man
say?
right here
What did I
is going to
say?
take this
Oh,
sport
it's a
to where
catchphrase.
nobody's ever seen before. And tonight, you're going to get a little piece of what he can do.
Why are these guys facing each other? This match is so random. Silva and Jamin should team up. Both of them like to scream. When I seen this guy at first, I thought it was Jindrak. Alex goes outside and he starts screaming at the fans. I guess his gimmick is that he's crazy. Finlay is just out wrestling Alex and he keeps taking him to the ground. This match is so goddamn slow. Alex locked in the head scissors and held it in for so long. I kept losing focus watching this match. Finlay does a fake leg injury spot. He was laying down, but the referee wouldn't end the match. While he was laying down, Tammy started attacking him. The referee lifts away again and Tammy starts choking him. I'm not interested in this match at all. Finlay was about to leave to the back, but then Alex calls him a coward.
That's what you mean about the odds. You never know.
All right.
Really? It's down now! You're gonna do this? Finlay, you're supposed to be a shark. You're not scared of anybody! But yet, in front of your fans in Virginia, you're being a coward.
Uh-oh.
You heard me! You heard me!
Uh-oh.
You wanna fight, coward? Come here and let's play.
I don't give a shit about this match, so I'm gonna skip to the finish. Finlay does a rolling fireman's carry, but he only gets a 2 count. He tries to go for another one, but Tammy grabs his leg. While the referee wasn't looking, Alex hits Finlay in the balls and rolls him up.
Tammy did so. Tammy grabbed the leg. I thought his knee went out.
I think Finlay has had just about enough for this. A low blow. A low blow by Silva. The referee down 1, 2, and a 3 count.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the loose cannon, Alex Silva.
I think Silva's nose is bleeding.
His nose is bleeding. He's lucky he still has a tongue.
That was the worst match of the night. That match went on for way too long. They gave him 22 minutes. When did his nose start bleeding? I didn't even catch that.
Hey! Buddy, I beat you! See what you did to my pretty little face. Sorry I didn't kill you today. But you're dead.
Finlay goes to the back and he cuts a promo also.
Okay, Silva, fair enough. I've done dirty deeds like that myself. Let me tell you something, what goes around comes around, and you better be out of the Shenandoah Valley real quick. You better be in your car right now, because if you're not, I'm dragging you back in that ring, and I'm gonna shove your head where the sun doesn't shine.
Apparently this is a bonus match because they got extra time. This guy's name is Short Sleeve Sampson. He kind of looks like one of the Basham brothers.
What's up, Fishersville, Virginia?
What's up? You are, buddy. I like this guy.
Can we make some noise?
Yeah, he's up to the second rope.
I wondered when that was going.
Short Sleeve Sampson's in the house. No doubt I'm gonna shout. I'll knock somebody out. I've got the power of the hour. Albert Shongo, I'm gonna devour. If you wrestle me, you will rest in peace. Receive the inchworm, you'll know defeat. My enemies will need a remedy when the referee counts 1, 2.
How did I know he was going to say
So
that?
now when I say short sleeve, you say Sampson. Short sleeve. Short sleeve. When I say short sleeve, you say Sampson. Short sleeve. Short sleeve. It's midget time. Can
we say midget?
Well, if he said it, I don't know.
Does anybody know who the hell this guy is? He's the only guy on this show that don't have a cage match. Another thing I want to know is who the hell was booking this show? But anyways, this guy's name is Shongo. They saying this dude 5'7", he look like he 5'4". It also say that he's from parts unknown, but everybody else saying that he's from West Africa. Pearl Harbor from Shongo before the bell even rang. That's the first time that happened this whole show. Sampson does a cool hurricane rana to Shongo and sends him outside. Shongo tried to get back in the ring, but Sampson caught his balls on the ropes. They got some funny spots in this match. Sampson does a nice drop kick, and then they do a funny pin sequence.
That might have been the move of the night. A 2 count there, and 1, 2. Hey, the referee's helping out a little bit here. 1, 2. That's enough. Sampson, like I said, has got a great heart. We've seen him on national television.
Whoa,
He
that's
goes
a great
behind.
schoolboy.
He's got 1. He's got 2.
Didn't have the weight to hold him down.
Shongo lost in the Dragon Sleeper on Sampson. Dutch Mantell accidentally calls Abo Papa Shongo. On commentary, they just fucking around. Sampson does a electric chair drop to Shongo. That was kind of cool. Then he does a airplane spin to him too. This reminded me of the time Hornswoggle did an FU to Tyson Kidd. He tried to do the worm to Abo, but he gets out the way. So instead of doing the worm, he does an outside dive to Shongo.
Oh,
a flying headbutt!
Abo Shongo is laid out by a diving bullet torpedo short sleeve Sampson.
Abo tried to use some powder, but Sampson slaps it in his face, and then Sampson hit the X Factor on Abo. Sampson goes up top rope and hits a nice frog splash for the win.
Sampson is up at twice his height. He's on the 3rd rope.
Twice, 5 times.
A midget is on the 3rd rope. A frog splash. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner.
Wow.
Short Sleeve Sampson.
And some of the fans are on their feet, as well they should be.
That was an okay, fun comedy match. I'm gonna just show y'all these videos they start playing.
I know what you're thinking. Whoa! What an intimidation. Are you thinking about it? Because don't let your thinking outdo your common sense.
After that video, they show another video.
Okay, we're going to take you to the tape, fans, and we're going to take a look at how it looks like and how, okay, here's Marvin Ward. This is Marvin Ward getting attacked by the Rock and Roll Express.
Well, what happened? The Rock and Roll Express had won a match, and they were taking it out on the guy leaving the ring now. Marvin Ward took it upon himself to kind of go and save the guy. And I think the Rock and Roll, they don't want to be mistreated. I don't blame them. And so when Marvin Ward came in there, hey, he had to know that he wasn't going to be greeted with hugs. And that's
yeah. When you walk into the ring, I mean, you're in the neutral zone. I mean, you know, Marvin Ward. I mean, whether you want to help somebody or not, it's just none of your business.
I've never seen Ricky and Robert like this before because they're cleaning house.
They have really. You're right. They have just defeated. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? What is that?
The Midnight Express.
The Midnight Express have shown up. Dennis
Condrey. Wait a minute. They come to. I mean, these two teams have been feuding with each other for decades. Midnight Express, Rock and Roll Express, some of the most famous feuds in wrestling ever. At least they're there to save Marvin Ward from Ricky's temper tantrum here.
Wait a minute.
What was that?
Eaton has turned on Marvin Ward. Oh, man.
Oh. This is the first time I've ever seen the Midnight and the Rock and Roll Express.
I don't believe I'm seeing it.
Agree on anything. Because bad blood between those two teams runs back for decades. This, to me, is just a shocking thing to see.
That dude was getting beat up, and then DDP came out to the rescue. I don't even know why they're doing all this. I'm just watching this shit. It's time for the next match. Kevin Nash and his mystery tag team partner versus the Rock and Roll Express.
Rock and Roll Express against Kevin Nash and a mystery partner, Ricky Morton. For 10 years, you've been asking for this match with Kevin Nash. What are you thinking about as you get ready to head to the ring?
I mean, what do you want me to say, dude? I mean, what do you ask of me? I'm here. That's all I can tell you, but that's all I'm here.
Okay, Robert Gibson. Ricky Morton and Kevin Nash, a lot of animosity over the years. You've been sort of dragged into this. You got your partner's back?
You know, I always got Ricky's back. We've been together for 30 years. And, you know, I've never left him. I ain't going to leave him now. So whatever's on his mind right now is Kevin Nash. And the mystery partner, I guess you're mine, boy. So let's gear it up. Let's take it to the match. Let's see what rock and roll can do.
Let's go to Bill Apter with Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash, I've known you for a very long time, and you've never said no. Anytime I've wanted to interview you, tonight you passed by the set here, and I said, Kevin, need to talk to you, and you said, no, this is a fight. I don't need to talk about a fight. Due to your professionalism, you decided to come back. I'd like you to look out there and tell everyone about your, well, the hatred you've had for Ricky Morton for so many years.
I don't have hatred for him. You know, Ricky Morton basically, for some reason, 10 years ago or 12 years ago, started a tirade against me. I mean, there's a lot of people that don't like me for whatever reason. But you know, he made sure that the world knew about it. And as you said, I'm doing this out of respect for you. I have nothing to really talk about tonight. This isn't sports entertainment. This is basically payback. You know, this is, you know, he wants something, he's going to get it. They did a poll in the United States, and they asked the American public what the saddest movie was that was ever made. And I was asked it, and I thought maybe it was Old Yeller, but the answer actually is The Champ. And you know, Ricky Morton, you know, talks about how he's raising his boys, and that's about time. It's about time you did what a man's supposed to do. It's about time you finally manned up. The sad thing about tonight is Ricky Morton, I just hope it doesn't end with one of your kids bent over your body saying, Daddy, get up. Daddy, get up. Because I have a real good feeling, Ricky Morton, that tonight you play the part of John Voight. This ain't no bullshit. This ain't no joke. I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to make you pay for running your mouth. You want to make something personal, you did it. You want to go man on man? Anytime, anywhere. I'm walking the south side of the streets of Detroit right now by myself. I've always been able to walk alone. I will to the day I die. Somebody might take my life someday, and you can only kill me once. But tonight, ain't gonna be here, ain't gonna be you. And since I'm quoting a little bit of movies, I guess Clubber Lang said it best. Prediction for tonight, Ricky Morton, pain.
I keep calling these guys the Rockers by accident. I like both of those tag teams though. Are these guys the good guys or is it the other way around? Nash look like he don't even want to be here. I don't like the brown hair dye Kevin Nash. Hey, but who's gonna be Kevin Nash's partner?
Who is the tag team partner for Kevin Nash? Here it goes. We've been building up to this for months, and finally it's here. Nash has the mic. Well, he's got the mic, but the Rock and Roll have the
Well, they got the fans. I mean, the fans always love the Rock and Roll Express. They're not bad guys. That's why I'm saying I think, you know, whatever happened 10, 12 years ago that this public media has been taking advantage
ladies
of.
and gentlemen,
Ricky's, you know, made a mistake.
His partner from the Jersey Shore,
who is this?
Diamond Dallas Page.
Wow, I knew it was going to be Diamond Dallas.
What did you
I
say?
knew it. I knew it.
Oh wow, it's DDP. That was pretty obvious from the videos. Why is DDP wearing street clothes? He couldn't find his DDP pants? Ain't nobody caring about this show. They just wearing anything. DDP was in the ring for like 1 minute. Then Kevin Nash tags himself in. As soon as he got into the ring, Marvin comes out with a microphone.
What'd you think, Ricky Morton? After what you did to me several weeks ago, that I was just going to turn and walk away? Is that what you thought? You see, Kevin come to me earlier today, and he said, you know, Marvin, he said, why don't you just let me finish this one-on-one with Ricky Morton and do it right? So you know what? Dallas, Robert, You boys have been paid. Take the night off.
This whole thing felt like a waste of time. Did WCW ever do something like this before?
The new main event on AWE's first worldwide pay-per-view is Ricky Morton versus Kevin Nash. Anything goes, no disqualification.
Looks like Marvin Ward just pulled the Queen's Gambit on the chessboard of life here. Slipped the rug underneath Ricky Morton's feet.
Well, the question is, will Robert agree to this? They signed.
He doesn't have any choice.
He signed
Wait
a
a
contract.
minute. I'm not done yet.
What more
Referee, you're done too. Get out of here.
Oh my God!
Someone fired a ref.
You see, Ricky Morton, after what you did to me several weeks ago, I went out and found me a man that's going to make sure that no one interferes with this match. So, ladies and gentlemen, the new special guest referee for this main event, Ronnie Garvin!
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, Ronnie Garvin, I didn't even know he was here. They must have been keeping him under wraps. We used to fly planes together for years, hands of stone.
Well, when they said night of legends, they absolutely meant it.
I forgot to say, it's time for the Nacho main event. Okay, so now this is a one-on-one match. And they made Ronnie Garvin the referee. What in the hell was they thinking? Just like in JCW, Ronnie came out in his regular clothes. Nash is kicking Ricky's ass right now. Nash does a sidewalk slam, then he takes the turnbuckle off. He picks up Ricky and he drops him with the snake eyes on the turnbuckle. He picks him back up and he drops him again on the turnbuckle. And now Ricky is bleeding. Ricky Morton got blood all over his face. Hey, by the way, a couple months ago, I got to meet Kerry Morton. He's a pretty cool guy. But anyways, Morton tries to fight back and he tries to take down Kevin Nash. He starts kicking down at his legs. Eventually, he makes him go down. Kevin Nash just gets right back up and hits Ricky with a choke slam. He only gets a 2 count though. Kevin stops fighting Ricky and just goes and gets a microphone.
Ricky Morton, I gotta know, before I finish this, what the hell's your problem with me anyway?
Well, maybe we'll get the real story.
Well, we all want to know.
Now maybe Kevin will get at least an answer.
Morton is
Can
made
he
some
talk?
strong comments.
I tell you what, he's also catching his breath is what he's doing too.
He is. Okay, he's going to say something. Let's have an explanation, because a lot of fans want to know what caused Morton to explode a decade ago.
I gave my life to this business. Everything I'm about is this business. But see this man right here? There's a couple in the back that raised me in this business. A lot of them I grew up with in this business. You might think that it might be about the money. No, it's not, buddy. I was before that time. What this is all about is the love for our business, because, Kevin, I don't know if you remember, but I do. You was a prick. You're an asshole.
Oh! Whoa! Wait a minute.
Can you say that?
He just did.
Not just to me. And I'm the one that had to come out here and get my ass whooped tonight to prove a point to you.
This is some real stuff.
I love this business, bud. That's what it's all about.
See, that was Ricky's whole point. He didn't think Kevin loved the business, and he still doesn't, obviously. Wait a minute.
Well, if that's your problem, then I guess we don't have a problem. No, we don't.
What?
After 30 operations, you think I did it just for the money?
This is about as real as it gets. This is pulling back the curtain on some internal politics in professional wrestling.
If it was just about the money, I'd be sitting at home at the beach right now with my wife and son. I can't help it, I'm a better businessman than you. But it doesn't make my love any less. So Ricky Morton, as far as I'm concerned, we don't have a problem.
After all that, Kevin Nash knees him in the guts and hits him with the jackknife powerbomb. He flips him off and he just walks away. That didn't even feel like a match, it felt like a segment. Hey, but what a swerve though, am I right, guys? Afterwards, Kevin picks back up the microphone. He starts talking about money.
And you're damn right it's about the money! Why the hell else do you go to work?
That's a stiff shot.
And Ricky, I think
you don't like me, I don't give a damn.
At least he said damn. Could have been worse.
Shut your mouths, keep buying my dolls, buy my t-shirts. Yeah, the economy might be bad. There's a lot of you out there suffering. Guess what? I ain't one of them.
Still.
Well, they're buying his shirt. You can buy my book while they're buying his shirts.
That was stiff. That was stiff. I don't know any other way to describe it.
Well, I think Ricky Morton summed it up earlier. Kevin Nash was a big prick.
Even though we didn't get an official ending to this match, I don't think there's any doubt who won it. Kevin Nash, he destroyed Ricky Morton tonight.
That's definitely the way to describe it. But Ronnie
Ladies
Garvin.
and gentlemen, here is your winner by way of countout, Ricky Morton.
This show wasn't that good, but it wasn't that bad at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. I need to find a show to review for the next episode. I'll figure that out later, though. Y'all should check out the hoodies I dropped on my website. I got a link down in the comments. Darren, that's crazy, but anyways, if you forward the video, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Nachomane out.